Welcome, everyone, to the Hecate's Doorway podcast.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Woo!
It's been pretty cool. You guys are fucking with it. This might come to a screeching halt as we do today's episode, because in between...
I'm sure they'll be fine.
This is also a comedy show. Don't forget that. We never claimed to be a serious show.
I mean, if anyone listens to our stuff and thinks we're serious to begin with,
Yeah.
we should put... Do we need disclaimers?
Disclaimer, we're idiots.
Big time idiots.
Oh, no. In between our serious episodes, because next week we're going to dive into something pretty nasty, we're doing a funny episode.
Yeah, a planet. Give me a minute. I'll figure it out.
Good?
Palate cleanser.
Palate cleanser, yes.
So I was trying to say, but my brain
I
and
thought you were
my
about to
tongue.
say pilot episode. Here's
My
our
brain.
pilot episode, halfway in.
This is a serious episode now.
Serious! No, this is going to be a funny episode. This is going to be an episode where we show off a little bit about of ourselves that we don't normally get to talk about on the show because music doesn't really play a part in anything we really ever talk about other than when we just say random shit.
Yeah, basically.
So you're going to get to see a different side of us today as we talk about metal.
Woo!
And its subsequent subgenres. There's way more... Okay, so, well, as you can see by the title, we made tier lists. We each have our own tier list for
It's a good tier
the...
list.
Because those aren't dead yet.
Oh, no, they've never been dead to begin with.
True, yeah.
They've always been popular from the first inception.
Always. Conception, if you will.
The conception.
Yes. So yeah, we put metal genres on a tier list. Each of us has our own. We're gonna talk about them. Probably piss people off if anyone listens to metal.
Think we have any metal elitists? That'd be funny if we did.
We're probably gonna find out today, aren't we? Now there's a metric shitload of subgenres. As I'm sure you noticed, I didn't include all of them.
Yeah.
Because half of them are just how you dress.
Woo.
Like, pirate metal
Pirate.
is literally just folk metal.
Hey, I love me some pirate music.
But it's just folk metal. So I basically just included, I think I was like 18 of them, maybe.
Yeah.
Just the bigger ones, and the ones that because, I got grindcore on there, so I didn't put porno grind or gore grind, because they're both just grindcore.
Yeah.
Just different lyrics.
Oh, I'm sure that pissed people off.
Yeah, do we have any porno grind elitists out
Like, it's
there?
not the same.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't put Cemetery Rapist and Sperm Swamp on here.
Wait, what?
Those are porno grind band names.
Of course they are.
Cemetery Rapist and Sperm Swamp. This is why we don't have a YouTube channel, because we would be done already.
Demonetized.
We're
Cancelled.
Yeah, we're like 4 minutes in, and I already said Cemetery Rapist 3 times.
3 strikes already.
Yeah,
you haven't even uploaded. You immediately get 3 strikes. The channel's
You're done. Out of here.
That's how it go for us.
Yeah. So, how we're going to do this is we're going to start from the bottom, go up. I will say what I have on my F tier and why, throw it over to Gabe, he'll do the same, and we'll just keep going up the ladder.
Woo!
Starting with the F tier, because why the fuck not? I think my F tier might piss you off a little bit, actually.
I know. See, you gotta know about us. Brandon has been into this way more than I have. I didn't grow up listening to any kind of rock or metal at all. I grew up listening to more my music's culture, more Mexican music, and then I just started listening to it little by little. The first rock band I ever heard in my life, I think, would have to be Nickelback. That's the closest to rock I got back in elementary.
By the time you got into high school, though, I think by the time we were halfway through high school, both of us were showing each other new bands all the time, though.
Yeah.
And it's definitely at the point now where I think of all the music we listen to, metal's probably the one that we both love the same.
Yeah.
Like, I love it about as much as you do, I think. So that's why we're going with metal. Because we both like other kind of genres, too. But I think we like them at different levels. But metal, we're pretty much like...
the same.
So, it only made sense to do it this way.
Yeah. It really helped that, I think either in sophomore or junior year, we went to a pawn shop. My parents got me this iPod.
Oh,
Don't know if y'all remember iPods. They don't make them
I thought it was
anymore.
a Zune.
I did have a Zoom once. I did have that for a while. I didn't even know what the fuck it was.
What is this
What?
thing?
How do I use you? What do I do? Eventually I figured out what it is. I'm like, oh, you're older than an iPad. Damn. iPod. Yeah. That iPod had a bunch of music on it. Bless the Fall, Escape the Phase, Pierce the Veil, and some other bands. It had a bunch of them, I don't remember. That's how I got more and more into it. First I was an emo kid, and then I grew to the metal.
Yeah, I think I was in like classic rock, and then I got into like radio stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that was more into it too, that's why.
Yeah.
My parents weren't.
Yeah, my parents were into like the rock stuff. I got all my classic rock shit from my dad and stuff. And then I watched a YouTube video called Suicide Silence, and I was scared for a day or two.
Oof. Suicide Silence.
And then I came back and I was like, I need to listen to some other stuff first to get into this more, but I think I like this.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, the first time I found No Pity for a Coward on YouTube, I was like, what the fuck? I'm scared, but I'm intrigued. Because I didn't listen to almost anything close to that. I think the closest thing I listened to was like Bless the Fall, maybe.
Yeah.
So I was just like all those like nasty lows and the guitars that sounded like fucking thunder. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
No Pity for a Coward. You Only Live Once.
Bro.
I wasn't scared of those songs or that band genre, even though it was the first time listening to it. I don't know, as soon as I heard it, it clicked in my brain. I'm like, yep, this is what I need in my life right now, because I was very angry and angsty person, as I'm sure most of us were.
Still I am, dude. Every time I listen to Knocked Loose, I get that like tight
yes.
feeling in my chest, like I'm about to freak out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yes, give me there.
Get that energy flowing.
Give me there. Give it to me. Alright. A little bit about us, I guess, that we never really talked about any of that before.
No, not really.
But I guess there's not really much of a fit for it. But again, comedy show as well. And we're going to be funny with this, I hope. So I guess without further ado, let's just get into the tier lists. Starting with F. I'll save the one that's going to piss you off for last, I think. So I'll go the other way. My first entry on the F tier is Doom Metal.
Doom Metal.
Doom Metal is... Well, regular Doom Metal is basically... I mean, I'm not counting Black Sabbath in this because they're basically the ones that invented, like, the style, I guess, even though it wasn't called Doom Metal back then.
Yeah.
But Doom Metal now, regular Doom Metal is just modern bands trying to sound like Black Sabbath. And they also kind of include, like, the stoner metal, just like that super slow metal. And then, of course, you get a little further and you get into Death Doom, which is the stuff that's just like, you know, bum.
Yeah, that's kind of,
dun, 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 dun. Which is like, I can kind of fuck with some of it when I want background music, but I miss me going on a walk and listening to fucking Bell Witch. You know, my walk's halfway over and they've barely gotten a fourth way into their song. I'm like, yeah, no. Not happening. So I'm sorry, Doom Metal, you're boring. I don't. There's a lot of things that people include into metal that I don't think are metal, but this always does, so I put it on glam metal.
Glam metal?
Which is the 80s shit with everyone in like the sparkly spandex and the super high falsettos. I fucking hate that stuff so much. I don't give a shit what its relevance was. It sucks. You watch any of that shit now, and it's like, what? How did anyone like this? What happened in the 80s other than a lot of cocaine?
Well, I think that's it. Cocaine, watching men on stage be all sparkly and shit. They just did something with the brain.
It must have. I can't fuck with that shit. It's garbage. Okay, so last entry on F tier, the one that's gonna piss you off.
Yeah.
It'll probably piss a lot of people off, because a lot of people in metal do like this genre. Power metal. I do not like power metal.
Yeah, I can see you.
When I listen to metal and the subsequent heavy genres, I like heavy, I like dark. I like, punchy. And I'm not shitting on it. Like, I'm not saying power metal sucks, but I don't ever listen to it because I don't like how upbeat it is. The singing's just too clean.
Yeah.
I just don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with it. I've tried. Like, I like me a little bit of Sabaton. But I don't find myself listening to it very often. So I went on F tier.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know you like yourself some power metal.
Yes, I do.
But that's my F tier.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
what do you got on your F tier, boy?
Honestly, I'm still debating on one just because I don't know too many bands. So I'm like, yeah, it's not really my favorite. The few bands I have listened to, I'm like, not my thing. That mostly has to do with glam metal too.
Oh, glam metal?
I can see why people like it. I think, I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
On F tier?
Nah, it's on D actually.
It's on D tier?
It's not the worst. But it's like, it's not really my go-to. It won't be my go-to. But every once in a while, if I'm going through like a shuffle list, and it just happens to come on, I'm like, okay.
Okay, fine. So what do you have on your F tier then?
Honestly, nothing.
Really? You didn't put anything on F tier?
I can't say I dislike any of these genres. Then again, there's one I can't quite read. It's a black
Oh, black metal.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I was trying to play around. I don't know why, because no one can see this, but I was trying to be fun with the fonts.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know why I did. This is an audio medium. Y'all can't see our tier list unless I post a picture on like whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
I sometimes forget that we're not a YouTube channel.
Wait, what the fuck did I do?
What did you do?
Okay, there we go. No, for some reason I moved one of my tiers to a down, lower. I'm like, wait, why is A above S? That makes no sense. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so I guess Gabe doesn't have an F tier.
No, because I'm trying to figure out. I don't hate music. I get music. I get all kinds of music, okay? I love music, all kinds of it, okay? I try to listen to all types of music, if possible.
As you should. I mean, you don't have to hate it. I mean, like...
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate Death Doom, but I put it on there because I just never listen to it.
True.
See, it doesn't mean you have to hate it. Like, I don't hate power metal. I just...
Yeah.
If it comes on in a shuffle, I'm probably going to skip it.
Yeah, true.
But that's fine if you don't want to put music on F tier. I guess we'll move on to D tier.
Oh, the D.
D tier.
Give me the D.
Alright, for my first D tier, I put folk metal on D tier.
Okay.
Basically, for the same reasons I put power metal on F tier, because it's usually pretty, like, calm, and I'm gauging this on, when I listen to metal, I listen to it for very specific reasons.
Yeah.
So if it's too, like, light or too calm, then I'm not going to listen to it, because if I want light or calm, I'll listen to, like, something else.
True.
I just put it above power metal because usually it's a little darker. It can be a little heavier. Sometimes there's singing that I like a little more, and sometimes the music's a little more interesting. Like when they go like the not Slavic, or they do like the Scandinavian kind of folk music.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, especially when it mixes with like black metal. It can be pretty sick.
Yeah.
But I don't listen to it very often because it's usually pretty chill, and that's not what I want when I listen to metal. So my next one, exact same reasons, is symphonic metal.
Symphonic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the same reasons, Like, I'll listen to Camelot every now and then, but it's like,
Fair.
It's just too, like, upbeat. It's too happy. The singing's too light. It's like, if I want music that's gonna make me, want to beat the shit out of someone, I ain't about to put on symphonic metal. It's good to set the mood. It's good for some, like, chill shit,
Yeah.
But when I'm listening to metal, actually, I put something on D tier that I actually think needs to go on C tier, so I'm gonna have to put a mental note on that.
Okay.
So, my last one for D tier, which might shock you a little bit, is Slam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I like me some Slam.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't know, that's like, go listen to the slow part in Legion of Ferocity by Suffocation, the band that basically invented slam.
Yeah.
But it's fun, but it's very one note, you know? There's only so much you can hear of just dun 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 dun, you know, like...
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's not something I'm going to go to very often, because there's not a lot there, you know? Which kind of almost makes me sound like a hypocrite, because I was just like, I don't like this metal because it's too calm, and then you put on slam, it's like, oh, that's just too one-sided. But yeah, I don't listen to it super often, so...
Yeah.
Slam goes on the D tier.
Oh, the D.
That's my D tier. So what do you got on D tier, boy?
Okay, so for D tier, I got new metal.
Fair.
I
almost put new metal on D tier.
Actually, I'm joking. I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I almost did.
I kind of want to, but at the same time, I listen to too many new metal bands to really put it on D tier.
To be fair, I will say that one of the reasons I didn't put new metal higher is because I don't consider bands like Slipknot new metal.
Yeah.
Because they were literally only new metal for one album. If you're only new metal for one album and then you weren't for the rest, you're not a new metal band.
What would they be considered then?
I consider them heavy metal, like modern heavy metal.
Okay, yeah.
Because, you know, like, the new metal stuff is just basically gone after the first album, aside from a couple, like, turntable samples here or there.
True.
So yeah, I almost put new metal on D, but I was like, I like Korn too much. And Korn is the band that invented new metal, so...
True.
They're like, yeah, so I almost did that. Okay, so what do you really have on D tier?
For D, I have glam metal and black metal. What?
That's a little low. Actually, no, it's not that. Black metal is such a fucking hard genre to like.
It really is. I've tried to like it. I've tried to get in. Other than the band, fuck, what was the band called again? The one with Deuteronomus, whatever his name was again.
What?
The one that collected the piece of his skull, of the skull. Of his...
Oh, Mayhem.
Yeah, Mayhem. Them.
Euronymous.
Yeah, Euronymous.
Deuteronomus.
I can't remember his fucking name.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Black metal is really hard to like. It took me probably like 15 years to get into it.
Yeah. And I've listened to other bands, but I can't remember the names. I don't remember any songs that stand out. None of them are really on my playlist of anything I have.
That's fair.
I just don't really like it.
My favorite thing to do is to, if I'm ever trying to talk anyone into black metal, put on like one of those ones like Transylvanian Hunger that is like the worst recorded shit ever, where there's no bass, no mid, it's just like shh.
Yeah.
And just be like, dude, this shit fucks, huh?
That's funny. Yeah, those are the only two I actually have on D tier.
Man, you got more on your upper tiers than me, I think. I put a lot on these first two.
Probably.
I guess I'm just a salty motherfucker.
That you are.
Alright, so I guess we're moving on to C tier, boys. Alright, this is probably also where I'm going to piss some people off. So I put heavy metal on C tier.
Okay.
And heavy metal for the... I probably should have explained some of these to you. I was like way too fucking tired when I sent you all this shit. Heavy metal in this is basically all of those like 70s and 80s bands like Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, the Judas Priest.
Yeah.
All those guys, which, you know, so I put them on C tier because they're obviously, you know, very important. And I did listen to a lot of that when I was a kid. Like, I fucking loved Iron Maiden when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't fuck with it very much just because I've been exposed to such more heavy, punchy shit. When I go back and listen to it, I get the same feeling I do when I go back and listen to, like, Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
You know, it's not heavy, it's not hard. It doesn't do that for me like I want metal to do, so it's more like a rock genre almost to me.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you're getting played on classic rock stations,
yeah,
maybe you're not really metal anymore. Not anymore, at least. You know, back in the day, sure, obviously. Back in the day, Phantom of the Opera scared the shit out of people, though.
True.
So, I put it there just because it's good. It set this, it created the genre we're talking about today, but I just don't listen to it very often.
Oh, okay.
And I also put new metal on C.
Okay.
Because Well, I do listen to a decent amount of new metal bands. You know, like, I don't consider Slipknot new metal because they're only new metal for the one album.
Yeah.
I don't really consider System of a Down new metal because there really isn't anything new. They're just weird metal.
They're cool.
They're cool, but they definitely don't really have anything new metal in them other than they were just kind of in that crop. You know?
Oh. How should we explain new metal to people that don't know?
Yeah, we haven't really explained any of this, have we?
No.
Okay. If you don't know what new metal is, Korn, Limp Bizkit, what other popular bands? Cold Chamber? Is Cold Chamber popular? I hate Cold Chamber.
I don't even know who they are, honestly.
They're just like a Korn copycat. Which new metal basically. You had the rap metal, which is like. It just said their name, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
You had the Korn, because Korn just made their own sound. You know, like that kind of funky, hard, but also kind of weird metal. And then you just had everyone trying to copy both those guys.
Basically.
So that's basically what it's a little bit of hip hop influence with both like the vocals and the time signatures. It's bounce riffs, you know, the riffs that make you want to like bounce instead of headbang.
Yeah. Think of it like the grandfather to trap metal.
Honestly, it's like the inverse of trap metal.
Yeah.
Exactly that. If anyone even knows what the fuck that is. I don't know what our listeners' musical taste is, honestly.
This will probably be interesting.
This is going to be very interesting. But yeah. And everyone trying to pretend that they have a lot of mental problems. Everyone who wasn't Jonathan Davis up there just acting like they're having a mental breakdown because Jonathan Davis did it.
Yeah.
But I put it on C tier because other than Korn, I don't really listen to a lot of new metal bands too much.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, a lot of the bigger ones I don't really consider new metal because they only did like one new metal sounding album and then they kind of just branched off into their own sound.
Mm-hmm.
Korn, obviously it's their sound. I'm not a huge Limp Bizkit fan.
Would Linkin Park be considered new metal, or
that was I struggled with that. I think technically they should,
because they did do a lot of rap in their music, even though they were still metal.
They were almost like I don't want to say they were their own sound, but they were almost more like just straight up rap rock. Like,
yeah,
not really new metal. They kind of just also kind of like the other bands kind of just came out of that.
True.
So
they did change their sound though.
They did. They went like pop or something after a couple albums.
After Minutes to Midnight.
Yeah, Minutes to Midnight was a turning point though, because there was a lot of softer songs on that album too.
True.
And that's kind of when they started to change. But yeah, I put on C tier because C tier for me when I look at tier list is like it's good.
Yeah,
it's not great, but it's not bad. It's good.
Oh, definitely.
So new metal's on C tier. My other one is industrial metal.
Industrial, okay.
Which is what's that one German band that we were just quoting the other day? Rammstein.
Ah, yes, Rammstein.
Yeah, Rammstein. So basically, Rammstein.
Rammstein or Rammstein?
I don't know. If you say it like a normal person who isn't German, it's Rammstein. If you talk to people who are fucking weird, they say it's Rammstein. You have to say Rammstein. You can go fuck yourself. It's Rammstein.
Yeah.
Rammstein. You ever heard that band there, Rammstein?
It's a Mandela effect. It's never been Rammstein. It's Rammstein.
God damn it!
Like the Berenstain Bears.
The Berenstain Bears.
Oh,
but yeah, no, that's my C tier. What's your C tier, boy?
My C tier. I actually have new metal on there too.
Oh shit! Okay.
And we say another thing with new metal. It's spelled N-U, not new like N-E-W. Like
this isn't some new shit, guys. I don't know why the hell it's spelled like that. I think it was just because they're trying to be weird.
Yeah,
I don't know even who came up with this.
Neither do I. I've been trying to figure it out. I find like things here and there people say they think it is. I don't know. New metal is just N-U and then metal.
What's the umlaut over the U?
Why? Or being fancy with words.
Oh, I know, with like one of the trashiest music genres, you gotta be fancy with it. It's such a fucking...
Oh, man.
Okay, so you got new metal on C2?
Yeah. Would Greta Van Halen be new metal?
You mean Greta Van Fleet?
Yes.
No, they're rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just trying to sound like Led Zeppelin.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's not new metal.
Yeah, Brennan really doesn't like them.
They are not interesting. I know Ghost sounds like fucking Blue Oyster Cult, but they sound different and they're interesting. Greta Van Fleet just sounds like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Ghost is unique, and I love it. It did take me some time to get into them.
Oh yeah, no, me
because
too.
you see them and you expect one,
You're expecting
but then you
blast
get
beats.
another. You're
You're
expecting like some kind of demonic guttering growls or some shit.
I thought it was gonna be black metal for a second. I clicked on a music video thinking I was just gonna get like,
Yeah.
and then it was just Blue Oyster Cult. But they're cool. But no, fuck Greta Van Fleet. I'm sorry, they're just not interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cersei, definitely a song that got me into them. From there, I just kind of started listening to more and more. Yeah, they're good shit.
Good shit.
Alright.
Okay, what else you got on C?
C2. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait,
Wait.
did I move that? Yeah, I moved that. You go back down there. Honestly, I only have these in C tier. Only because I'm not too familiarized with most of the newer bands.
That's fine.
It's gonna be all the modern ones. I think. I could be wrong.
Like modern metalcore, modern deathcore?
Yeah.
Okay, let me define that real quick. 'Cause that might
Okay.
help. So, I probably should have said this before we started, but I didn't think any of you guys would even know what we're talking about anyway. So, on here I have old school metalcore, old school deathcore, and modern metalcore and modern deathcore, because I feel like they're so different.
True.
So if anyone knows what bands I'm talking about, this will probably help, but like, you know what bands I'm going to talk about. Think about old school metalcore is like Atreyu's first two albums.
Yeah.
Like super old Killswitch, Earth Crisis. Modern metalcore is like Architects. Like all like the genty kind of metalcore that we got now, like the super like Linkin Park choruses with the Doomsday riff,
I don't
I
think you count Architects anymore though, considering they've changed.
Not anymore, but like they're before they changed, like
Yeah.
that kind of like sound. And then same premise with old school new, like Suicide Silence. That's old school deathcore.
Yeah.
Shit like what's up? How am I blanking on these guys? To the Grave. Remember that one
the
band you
Grave.
showed me? To the Grave, the one with that really nasty breakdown.
Oh yeah.
That's like modern deathcore. So I split up that because I think differently about them. I don't kind of lump them all together.
Yeah, I get that. They are different, and they do have their. Just because they've been so many years apart from each other,
Yeah.
they probably.
Basically, the hardcore is just gone from a lot of the modern deathcore and metalcore. So it's like a whole sound almost has kind of been replaced by something else.
Yeah.
And then modern metal, I think I put on there is like Slipknot,
Yeah.
Lamb of God. Like that kind of just doesn't really fit in one genre, but it's modern. It's not like old metal,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have like a specific genre.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. True.
like
True.
Gojira, that kind of stuff, where it's not
I
really
love
one
Gojira.
kind. And I know that's hard because everyone that's going to be in there has such a different sound almost. But they're just the bands that you don't like think like when you think of Slipknot, you don't think, oh, that's death metal, that's heavy.
Yeah.
You just think it's just metal.
Yeah. Just not.
Yeah, so that's what modern metal is.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Like I said, I probably should explain these to you when I sent them to you, but I was so tired. I think I was a little drunk too. I think I had like a rough night, and I brought like a beer or two up in the loft, and I was just like making this. And I was like, "Here you go,
Yeah.
do with it what you will." I'm about to pass the fuck out.
Oh man.
Uh,
Let's see. So
we're on C. Oh, I forgot something.
what?
I forgot. I mentioned it before. The band that I took off, the genre that I took off of D, that I was going to put on C, grindcore.
Ah, yeah.
Because I do like grindcore. I do like some grindcore.
True,
I love
true.
me some Cattle Decap. Not enough to put on it. Okay, so what's the rest of your C?
Let's see.
I guess you might be switching some stuff around now.
A little bit, yeah. Just to realize, and I actually don't listen to some of this genre as much as I think I do. I'm like, oh wait, I really don't.
I know, this is tough. This is really tough, because there's so many bands that are just like, what genre are you?
Yeah, because like Gojira, I think of them as metal, but I don't really know what kind of subgenre they would go to if that was the case.
I'm just modern metal.
Yeah.
That's what because modern metal to me is just like I said, like all the bands where it's like they don't really have a specific genre. They're not like extreme. They're just
Yeah.
kind of like modern metal. Okay, so what's the rest of your C tier?
Let's see. I have the modern ones. I said new metal, Doom metal is also on my C tier.
Wow, you put doom metal up very high.
I'm still debating about that, honestly. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, wait, how many doom metal bands do I actually know?
Probably, I don't think I've ever heard you listen to doom metal.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I think I know what I was doing. I think at the time I was just so damn tired too. So when I saw doom metal, I just thought of the Doom game.
I like doom.
Yeah, to move that down to D.
Doom metal D tier.
Yeah, I just think of Doom now. Anyone asks me Doom, my brain just goes to the music that
Mick
what's his
Gordon.
name? Yeah, Mick Gordon makes.
Yeah.
Good shit. I'm so pissed it's no longer in the Doom series.
Don't even. Yeah.
Fuck those guys for kicking them out and trying to.
I mean, you could tell that they had a big influence in Eternal's music because it wasn't quite as like heavy as the other one was.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's more like industrial.
Yeah,
which I get given the scenery, but still.
Actually, I would think it should be even heavier because that game was harder than the first game.
Oh fuck yeah, it was.
God, I can't believe I beat it.
Fucking Marauder.
Bro.
I died so many times to it. I was so relieved when I finally killed his ass. Alright. So, I moved that one down to D, actually. Slam.
Wow, you put Slam up higher than me?
No. Wait, nope. My bad. I'm still reading D for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to say Slam was on D. I'm dumb. Grindcore.
Grindcore.
Yep.
Okay. So we got Grindcore and C together.
Honestly, I kind of want to move Grindcore up to B, though.
The Grindcore is pretty... It depends on the band, but Grindcore can be pretty good.
Yeah, Suicide... Would Suicide Silence be
Deathcore?
Deathcore. Okay, never mind.
They definitely borrowed from Grind a little bit because they were super... But I mean, a lot of the Deathcore bands did.
Yeah, I'll leave it at C, but yeah.
But no, they were Deathcore.
It's like there's a couple songs, a couple bands here and there, but not a whole lot of really dedicated that I am to that genre.
Exactly, yeah. Other than like Cattle Decap, there's not really a grindcore band that I really like.
Infinite Annihilator.
They're deathcore.
Oh, really? Okay.
Extreme fucking deathcore, but I think they're still...
I'm as genre than this whole time. That's funny.
I mean, I don't think you would be too terribly wrong for putting them in grindcore, but I think they fall under deathcore. But they're also one of those bands where it's just like they just stand out so much because they're so extreme. Okay, so I guess we're going up to B tier now. We're getting to the good. So, for B tier, I put black metal.
Okay.
I like black metal. I don't like all the weird Nazi shit in it, but I don't listen to those bands. And
yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I might put it a little higher. But it does sour my taste a little bit when I think about it. But I make sure I make sure to stay away from that. Even if there's like a slight chance, I'm just like, I'm not gonna listen to that.
Yeah.
But I do like black metal. I like just the fucking raw nastiness of it. Something about listening to a genre that I do like and makes a lot of other people go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It is just fun as hell. Put on some fucking nasty black metal too. It's like, what the fuck are you listening to?
Yeah.
I like it. I like how like creepy it can get too, especially when you mix it in other shit.
True.
Like all of like the metal, not really metalcore, but like all the deathcore bands that have put a little bit of black metal in there.
Yeah.
Chef's fucking kiss. Modern metal is in B tier because I like Slipknot a lot.
True.
It's also just not a genre that I listen to too much because it's very like it rides the edge, I guess, of being super aggressive and being still a little like listenable. Yeah, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like I keep saying, when I listen to heavy music, a lot of the times I want something that's gonna make me just want to punch shit. It's so like, oh my god. But I do like a lot of the bands, so it's in B tier. And then modern deathcore is in B tier.
Nice.
Because I do really like it, but I do have a lot of gripes with it too. Like a lot of times it can be very overproduced.
Yeah.
Like you can tell the drums were definitely not recorded at all. They're all just sampled in there. A lot of times even the guitars don't sound like they were recorded.
Yeah.
And I do, like, as much as I love the fucking dinosaur noises, it gets a little tiring sometimes when every fucking vocalist has to do 18 different styles in every song.
They're trying to do the whole prehistoric soundtrack.
Yeah, like everyone, every time someone comes out, like when Will Ramos did his pig vocals or whatever, everyone's got to do that now. Everyone's got to have the bear growls. Everyone's got to have the screeches. Everyone's got to have the Dickie Allen goblins. It's like, it's cool, but you don't have to do that in every fucking song. Just pick like two sounds and you're good.
Yeah. Lorna Shore.
I do love. I mean, I have a Lorna Shore tattoo, obviously, so I do like me some Lorna Shore.
Damn right.
But it's in B tier because it's heavy as fuck.
Too.
Those breakdowns make me just want to throw shit. And yeah, that's my B tier. Was ist your B tier?
I can't do a German accent. I'm trying to think of how to say shit. But
I can barely do a fucking German.
You know accent better than I do. Shit. B. I only have one.
Oh, okay.
Symphonic metal.
I mean, yeah, I can see you putting symphonic metal up there. You do like the lighter things sometimes.
Yeah.
You like the twinklies. I mean, symphonic metal's good though. I do like it. I just don't like it in the heavy sense. But it's good.
Usually when I have symphonic metal, it's usually because I'm just trying to just not think about shit and just trying to enjoy the music and just trying to enjoy, like if I'm driving or if I'm walking or some shit and I want to listen to something heavy but not blasting in my ear because I'm not in that mood at the moment, symphonic metal helps me with that. Like I'm not sure if it would be considered symphonic, but Nox Arcana.
Nox Arcana? They're not metal, but they're symphonic.
Yeah. I kind of consider them in that genre just because of how spooky and how just creepy it can get sometimes.
That is true. A good symphonic metal band can get pretty spooky.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get lost in the music, basically.
Just lose me in this world of violins and pianos.
Ooh.
So that was your only B tier?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll move up to A tier.
Ooh.
The borderline chef's kiss stuff. So...
finally some good fucking food.
Finally some good fucking food up here in the A tier. I put thrash metal.
Nice.
I like me thrash.
Fuck yeah. Same.
I'm not... Funny enough, I don't really like the big four other than Slayer. Like, obviously Metallica's good.
Who are the big four again? Just
Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax.
Okay.
I really don't listen to any of them other than Slayer occasionally. But I do love some of the other shit, like Creator.
Yeah.
Creator fucks. They're so good. But no, I like thrash metal. I like the heavier ones, because there's some really... Like, there's even heavier than that.
Yeah.
They're still in thrash. It's fun. It's got, like, the hardcore influence, too. I really like me some hardcore.
True.
But yeah, I love me some thrash. I have old school deathcore in A tier, because I do like that old school shit. The Suicide Silence, the old Carnifex, the old Whitechapel. Just that fucking, like, intense, ridiculous, heavy shit that people didn't know what the fuck to do with when it came out. That shit just, it gets me going. You put on Unanswered by Suicide Silence, I'm throwing shit.
Yep.
The bass drops whenever, like, a fucking breakdown happened. It just fucked up the entire audio of the song. But you didn't care because it just made the breakdown hit harder. Oh, I fuck with that shit so hard. Then my last A tier one is modern metalcore. So I do listen to a lot of modern metalcore, like fucking Currents and Architects and all that kind of all that modern shit. I do have a lot of gripes with a lot of the modern metalcore bands. Like, I think I kind of point out a lot of them are a little samey. A lot of them kind of sound the same. A lot of them like to take the Doomsday riff and just do that in all of their songs. But there's a lot of good modern metalcore, and it's definitely one of the more, like, diverse of these subgenres.
Yeah.
There's so many different sounds in it, it's crazy. So it's hard to get bored with modern metalcore, because there's so many bands that take the heaviness up and down, add different elements, do different things. But yeah, that is my A tier.
Nice.
What do you got in your A tier, boy?
Some good shit. Also, real quick, just because I haven't told you guys this because I was at Evelyn's.
Oh, yeah.
Is this off topic? I'm sorry, but I'm also very excited. My youngest brother just had a baby.
Oh shit!
So my little niece.
Your youngest brother?
Yeah, Miguel.
Damn.
Yeah, he had a baby.
Oh.
He and his girlfriend finally had the kid.
Nice.
Yeah. So you.
Bruh, I can't believe your younger siblings are having babies.
I know, right?
That's insane, dude. We're old.
I know.
We're fucking old, dude. That's cool, though. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just had to tell you about that real quick because I'm just very excited. Alright, now back to a regularly scheduled BS.
We now return to your regularly scheduled bullshit.
Alright, so my A tier. Actually, let me move this one down because I just realized I don't really listen to industrial. I'm putting it down to B tier.
Okay.
Because I actually don't realize. I just realized, what the fuck do I know that's industrial?
Rammstein.
Yeah, but other than that, it's like, I don't know too many others.
I don't either. Have you ever heard of Three Teeth?
No.
I'll show you them later. They're industrial. They're pretty good.
Okay. I know a friend of mine that he really loves industrial. He does not look like the industrial type of person.
I don't think most people who listen to heavy music look like they listen to heavy music anymore.
He doesn't even look like he listens to music, honestly.
Okay, then that's a weird kind of person. If you don't listen to music, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Except he does. He listens to music. He's cool. He does a shit ton of drugs, and now he's fucked up kinda, so he has to take meds. Like me! He also hears shit.
Don't do drugs unless they're good kind.
Don't combine them.
Yeah,
Don't do
not
Molly
do that.
and... In his words, do not mix Molly and acid together.
Yeah, let's not do that.
He did that, and that's how he got fucked up.
Yeah, let's not mix two different things that fuck your brain up in two very specific ways.
Yeah, now he has to take medication for certain hallucinations and whatnot that are permanent.
Yeah, there's a reason I just stick to alcohol.
Oh, but he's cool. That guy's funny as fuck.
I'm sure he is.
He doesn't even look like a drug addict.
I mean,
he's no longer a drug addict.
That's
He's
probably
clean.
why he doesn't look like one.
Yeah, he's clean and sober and shit. Alright, so I got thrash metal just like you.
Yeah.
I got that old school deathcore.
Yeah.
I got that folk metal.
That's not surprising. You do like your folk. I like folk metal too.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
AO Storm. Fuck, who else is folk metal? I just can't remember at the time. I don't know if they're considered metal or folk metal. I know music is metal, but bands like Heelong and other bands that take that use Nordish and their own like.
They wouldn't be considered metal. I'm pretty sure the metal community likes them a lot.
Yeah,
I don't think they'd be considered metal, but
I don't know what to classify them as.
they're just like their own
as-
thing. They're just like folk music, like
Yeah.
pagan folk music.
I guess it would be folk music on their own.
That one Mongolian band, The Who, they're folk metal.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Basically, any band that combines just like regular metal with like folk music is folk metal. Anything from like
And yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
yeah.
I don't know, I classify them as new folk metal just because they're cool as shit. I don't know what else to classify them under as.
I mean, yeah, they probably get along more with the metal community than the regular music community, so
Yeah.
fair enough.
And I also got old school metalcore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good shit. It's
Nice.
good shit.
Good shit.
Ooh, it's good shit.
Good shit. Yes. And actually, real quick, I'm gonna move power metal down to A tier. I just realized, like, yeah, I'm gonna have them there.
You took them off. They're going to be on S tier?
Yeah.
That's not surprising. I totally thought your power metal was going to be A or S.
Yeah, I was thinking of S, but I'm like, honestly, aside from, was it Glory Hammer and Sabaton, I don't know too many others that I'm really into, but they're still fucking good. I still love the genre. I'm sure the more I meet, the more I see, the more I like them.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
And that's it for A tier for me.
All right, we're moving on to our final tier, boys.
Woo, final tier.
S tier. So on S tier, I have old school metalcore because I fucking love old school metalcore.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking Poison the Well, super old, like first album Atreyu.
Yep.
Fucking old 18 Visions. Fucking Earth Crisis. Fucking VOD, all that shit.
Yeah.
Love it so much. I listen to it way too much. But yeah, old school metalcore. Love it. Fuck with it. Eat it for goddamn breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I have death metal because I fucking love death metal so much.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like that 90s, early 90s death metal. Just, ooh. The fucking production is so good. The music is just intense. It's like a fucking wall of sound that does not stop.
Yep.
It's nasty. I've been listening to fucking Once Upon a Cross by Deicide for like the last week and a half because it's so good. Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, God, just all that shit. I fuck with it so hard. I didn't realize how much I liked death metal until I thought about it for this tier. I was like, yeah, no, I fuck with that shit way too much. Good shit.
What would Motionless in White, Ice Nine kill be classified under? Modern?
Ice Nine would be modern. Motionless.
They've been around since
They've been around for a
early
while.
2000s.
But I would consider them modern too, because when I think of old school, I think of the more like hardcore influence stuff. And
Yeah.
Motionless in White is hardcore influence, especially on Chris's side. But I think their music, especially like after Creatures, was definitely more modern.
True.
But they're good. I fuck with them. Obviously, I got Motionless in White's first album fucking on our wall over here. Yeah, no, but they'd be modern. But they'd be like that good modern.
Yeah.
The good modern.
The good.
Good. The glug glug.
Oof.
Oh, but that's my S tier. I only have 2 on S tier, I guess.
Yeah, fair.
What's your S tier?
Alright. S tier for me, death metal and heavy metal.
Ooh, heavy metal on S tier, huh?
Yes. Because those are the ones that I'm at work. This is the majority of the time when I listen to them is when I'm at work. It is a busy ass day between the customers and maybe some of my other employees that don't mean it, but sometimes it piss me off and start getting me annoyed.
Yeah.
It's the music I mostly listen to on my breaks and on my lunch, when I'm just like, okay, I need an outlet. I need something to just make me think of the things I would do, but I can't do because I'm currently here.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what you want to hear, man.
Yeah. And yeah, those are my top 2.
All right, that was pretty fun.
Yeah. All right.
And now we're into our manosphere section of the podcast.
The manosphere.
Just kidding, we're not that fucking pathetic. Oh my god.
Oh, brother, that'd be funny, but no.
Oh man, dude, just all those podcasts where dudes are just like the most pathetic motherfuckers. Whining because women don't like them, and it's totally
no bitches.
It's because society is like all fucked up. And we need to go back to like where women don't have like rights and stuff.
No, it's because you're just a dick.
It's because you're a fucking douchebag, dude. That's why. Because you fucking suck.
Yep, basically. But yeah.
Okay, that was the episode. That was a fun episode. I thought it'd be fun, just do a little fun thing while we're fucking about. Show the listeners a different side of us. Next episode is going to be it's not going to be super gross, but it's going to be gross. It's going to be in the true crime side of things. So we're going back into the true crime a little bit.
Yeah, just for the next episode.
Yeah. So if you're looking for the nasty, wait next week for the nasty.
The nasty.
The nasty. Oh, it's so nasty.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, thanks for everyone who's been listening.
Yep,
Thanks
thank
for everyone
you
who's
all.
been coming around. We're getting hella new people. It's pretty sick. Ooh, I don't know why I do things you people can't see. I don't know why I call you new people.
What we do.
Yeah, I know. We're just like I do so many things with like my hands and stuff, and I always forget. No one other than Gabe can see what I'm doing. So if I'm trying to add it in for the joke, it doesn't work.
And Bowser. Bowser can see you. And same for Bulbasaur.
True.
Yeah.
True. Chucky can't see me because he's looking out the window.
Nah, but Chucky doesn't give a fuck. He wants to escape.
I need a bigger Chucky.
Oh,
Just
God,
to put
no.
it around the house and scare the shit out of people. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yep,
Of course, thank you. As always, follow us on wherever you want to follow us. Like Twitter's a shithole, so I don't know. Follow us on Instagram, I guess.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, if we ever get MySpace.
MySpace.
I never had a MySpace.
I didn't either.
I was too young for that. I was kind of in the range of getting one, but also I was too poor to get a computer, so I couldn't get one.
We had a family computer, but I wasn't allowed to like really do anything on it.
Yeah.
And then by the time I got a laptop, Facebook was already doing its thing.
True.
But yeah, no, follow us all those places. We got a Patreon if y'all want to check it out.
Ooh.
Nothing really cool on there yet. I know I'm really selling it.
You can give up Bowser.
No.
No?
No.
No?
No. But you can become a member of the cult.
The cult.
The cult. Why not?
We still haven't figured out a name for our people.
No, we haven't yet. If anyone has an idea, send it my way.
Woo.
Email Hecate's Doorway at Hecate'sDoorwayPodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
If you got anything you want to send us, tell us, whatever.
Whether you like us, you hate
You
us.
think we all bitches? I don't know. Just whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Don't send me weird shit. I don't need to be looking at that, okay?
Man, we see enough of that already as it is.
True.
Like in the Discord, one of the Discord I'm part of, some dude posted some weird ass shit. I should not have opened it.
Yeah,
and that's gone forever.
I don't fuck with Discord, man. Some weird shit goes on in there.
I love Discord, don't get me wrong. It's fun. You just gotta have the right people.
Maybe one day we'll have a Discord.
Yeah, that'd be another thing we can open. Yeah. Especially if we get enough people.
Yeah, if y'all want us to have a Discord, I don't know. Tell me.
Yeah.
I
For the one person that sent us an email, by the way, thank you. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you want me to shout out your name or not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But you may or may not know who you are.
They're the only person. Oh, I guess not the only person that sent us an email.
No, not the only person, but that's probably the nicest email we've ever gotten.
Definitely the nicest.
Yeah. It was nice. We really liked it. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for telling us you actually listen.
Yeah.
And an apology is overdue.
No, let it go.
I'm letting it go. The guy who said our intro was too long, you were right. I went back and I listened to some of our older episodes because I wanted to hear how we've evolved a lot in a year, which is insane.
I know, right? It's been a whole year.
And we sound way better than we did back when we started.
True.
The intro was like 40 seconds long. I don't know why I thought that was okay. So you were right. But I still say fuck you. I'm keeping it 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds. You wanted to be 5 seconds. Like, no, fuck you. Best I can do is 10.
I don't think he even listens. Oh, I don't know. He might listen to us.
You might still listen to us. I don't know if you do. You were right. All right, fine. I'm still going to shit on you from time to time because fuck you. But you were right. I'll give you that much.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Have a blessed day.
Hail Satan.
Blessed be.
Fuck off.
Take care.
Or don't.
Please do.